From pull-ups to snow angels, fire burnouts to smashing fruit, we're breaking down celebrations that make you say, hell yeah. It's usually something unexpected or physically challenging or so wonderfully badass that you start shadowboxing your mailman. So sit back on your couch or your toilet or wherever you're watching this video as we dive into some of NASCAR's most hell yeah celebrations. Crashing in turn 1 usually doesn't end well for you or your car, but Chase Elliott isn't trying to hear all that noise as he bounces back from getting sent into the wall to win at the Charlotte Roval. And what does he do? He goes back to the spot of impact and tells the wall to eat it. A hotboxing so intense that wall's going to be looking around for a bag of Funyuns. Chase then breaks out the classic, "What's up? How you like your boy now?" Then he dismounts and lets the car do a solo moonwalk before tossing his arms up and yelling, "O'Doyle rules." He finishes it off with an incredible shuffle, and this is how you run across a beach parking lot when you're barefoot and someone's holding a margarita for you on the other side. Hot feet, play it cool. Soon we're all going to be playing Can Jam. There's nothing that makes you say hell yeah more than a dude doing backflips out of his car window. Enter the legend that is Carl Edwards. Now each flip has its own little flair, but I want to look at his incredible floor routine after winning the Truck Series at Daytona in 2004. He pops out of the car like a guy who just got sawed in half by a magician, and guess who's suddenly put back together? He goes into the double let's go, and this not only gets the crowd fired up, but it also gives him momentum to do this. Cartwheel into a backflip into one hell of a fist pump. Now this guy just finished a race, so he's got to be exhausted. But Carl Edwards was feeling it, and he took that adrenaline and turned it into 10s across the board from the judges. That, my friends, is a gold medal. After winning the Daytona 500 in 1979, Richard Petty has the whole crew jump on his car for a ride to victory lane. And this absolutely rules. Each time I watch this, I focus on somebody different, because some guys are chilling, like this is how they get to work each day, and some are hanging on for dear life like it's a horror movie and they're not trying to get bit by that zombie. Petty and the boys roll into victory lane, and this is how you show up to a party. Instead of calling shotgun in your buddy's car, start calling hood and roll up to the bar in style. By now you know the story of Ross Chastain bringing a watermelon with him for every race just in case he gets that W. But let's go back to his first Cup Series win and check out him Gronk spiking that bad boy to smithereens. First he sets the tone with a classic SABO. That, of course, is a sick-ass burnout. And let's give an A+ to whoever is flying this drone, rocking a headset, just all hopped up on Big League Chew, living the dream. Chastain pops out of the window, grabs the melon, and holds it up like Simba, and you better believe this is the circle of life. 8.7 on the dismount, and he finishes it off with a nice, refreshing bite. After his Daytona 500 win, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. climbs the fence and shows off grip strength, rivaled only by Sylvester Stallone in the movie Cliffhanger. Well, not the first scene where Stallone drops the lady. I'm talking about the rest of the movie. He is holding on like a champ. This is now Stenhouse's audition tape for American Ninja Warrior, and it's not without danger. If his hand slips right here, he's going to be on the cover of a DVD called When Fist Pumps Go Wrong. But have no fear, because Stenhouse has been doing workouts to give himself those Popeye forearms, and it's obviously been paying off because this is a straight-up Spider-Man move. It's every young man's dream to stand in front of a crowd, smash 2 beers together, and then dump them down the old gullet. And that's just what Stone Cold Kuster did after winning the Xfinity Series title. Great balance here as Kuster is going with a forward lean, and that's a veteran move because nothing kills a buzz faster than falling ass backwards out of a car window. What makes it even more electric is his team behind him spraying beers, and slow motion on top of that. I am ready to run through a brick wall. Let's do a little Truck Series action with Jack Sprague lighting his tires on fire at Richmond. I mean, for real on fire, like NBA Jam, net turning into molten lava level of flames. He gets the whole back of his truck to light up, and if there's one thing that always gets butts out of the seats, it's fire. Smokey Bear wouldn't like this, but Beavis certainly would. This looks like it's right out of the video game Twisted Metal, and suddenly I'm getting the urge to go up to my attic and see if I got my old PlayStation laying around. After winning the Ford City 500 on a snowy weekend, Kurt Busch acts like Ralphie's brother from A Christmas Story and starts hammering out snow angels. The difference being, of course, is that he didn't have to run away from that maniac Farkas. But I respect the hell out of Kurt Busch here because he is going full extension. And if you're looking for a first-class ticket on the alien spacecraft, this is how you get their attention. Throw down the ladder, boys!
But I'm too damn fat to be climbing fences.
Tony Stewart was so pumped to win the Pepsi 400 at Daytona and just starts climbing up. Now, there's only 3 reasons to climb a fence: if you're on a game show, to kick your neighbor Roger's ass, or to celebrate a giant W. Stewart gets into where the camera is and feed me those fireworks with a side of slaw. They're beautiful. Tony's feeling it like a dude who just crushed karaoke at a work happy hour, and he says, screw it, someone toss on Welcome to the Jungle. I'm about to hit those falsetto notes. He ditches the helmet and goes into the crowd and says, you better not pull me limb from limb. I am trusting you. This is an unreal moment. Everyone grabbing at Tony, chanting his name. Doesn't get better than this. So that's it, a collection of celebrations where you can't help but say, hell yeah. It's not the entire list, and I'm sure I even missed one of your favorite clips. I'm sure you'll let me know I'm a moron, etc., etc. But the thing about hell yeah moments is they're all around us if we look. They're at the track, they're in the supermarket, and they're definitely at your father-in-law's above-ground swimming pool. So keep your head on a swivel, keep your eyes peeled, and always get ready to dish out that fist pump.